Hello and welcome to A Cubed 101. Assuming you are watching this video, we believe you have already received your access credentials from Risk Insights. In case you haven't, please reach out to info@riskinsights.co.za to have an account created for you so that you can start using A Cubed. In the email you received from Risk Insights, you'll find a link to access the A Cubed app from the Microsoft Store. When you click on the link, it'll open a page in your browser where you can click on the Get App button to download the app from the Microsoft Store. Alternatively, you can also access the app by going directly to the Microsoft Store and searching for A Cubed in the search bar. The search results will then appear and you can download the app directly from there. Once you have accessed the A Cubed app in the Microsoft Store, look for the familiar A Cubed logo and click on it. You will then be prompted to install the app, which is roughly 22 megabytes in size. After the A Cubed app finishes downloading, you will then see an open button that you can click on to launch the app. Upon launching the app, you'll be directed to the login screen where you will need to provide your email and the default password that was sent to you by Risk Insights. For security purposes, the app will require you to change your password on your first time login. This will help to ensure the safety and confidentiality of your account information. Once you have provided your login details, click on the Login button. When the dashboard loads, the app will attempt to fetch all the companies that you're subscribed to view on A Cubed. Once this process is complete, you will receive a friendly reminder message informing you that the company list has been refreshed, and you should select the company in order to navigate the app. To dismiss these pop-ups, simply click away from them, and then you can interact with the rest of the page. At the top left corner of the dashboard, you will find selection filters that need to be chosen in order for the app to allow you to navigate. Currently, it will display a message saying company not selected. When you click on any navigation page, the app will display a message that says, access is denied, kindly select company. To resolve this issue, simply click on the company drop-down and select your desired company. It's also important to remember to select the year in which you would like to make a submission of data or view report results for that specific year. For this demonstration, we will leave the year as 2023. Additionally, you will notice that there is a country filter for the company, which is set to South Africa by default. If your company is located outside of South Africa, you will need to select the country where your company is located. You can do this by using the drop-down list, and if needed, you can also search for your country on the list. Let's say we are looking for Switzerland. You can select Switzerland by using the country drop-down list. Once you have selected the country, the next requirement to fully use the app is to accept the terms and conditions. If you attempt to go back on any of the forms, such as the general information form, and click on it, the app will display a message that says, access is denied. Please kindly read and accept the terms and conditions before you can access this section. This means that you need to read and accept the terms and conditions before you can access the desired section. Before you can fully use the app, you have to accept the terms and conditions. To do this, navigate to the Terms and Conditions tab below the dashboard. The terms and conditions will load and you can read through them. Once you're happy with the T's and C's, check on the checkbox and then click on Update Response. Great! To submit your data, you can start by clicking on one of the ESG categories on the left sidebar. From there, you have 6 sections of data submissions that you need to complete. The first section is General Information, where you will be required to fill in basic details about your company, such as the company name, registration number, and contact information. The second section is ESG Policies, where you will provide information about the environmental, social, and governance policies your company has in place. The third section is Environmental Questionnaire, where you will provide information about the environmental impact of your company's operations, such as greenhouse gas emissions, energy consumption, and waste management. The fourth section is Financial Information, where you will provide details of your company's financial performance, such as revenue, profits, and investments. The fifth section is Social Questionnaire, where you provide information about the social impact of your company's operations, such as labor practices, human rights, and community engagement. Lastly, The sixth section is Governance Questionnaire, where you will provide information about your company's governance structures and practices, such as board composition, shareholder rights, and risk management. We would like to remind you that A-Cubed relies heavily on evidence to be provided for you to get an appropriate rating. For each and every response that you provide, you are required to provide evidence. For instance, if a response is worth 4 points and evidence is not provided, you get half of the 4 points, meaning you'll only get 2. So, we strongly advise that you provide PDFs for all the policies and responses that the company implements, and any other supporting evidence for all the questions that you will answer. This is important because not only does it help us give you an accurate rating, but it also helps you as a company to understand your own strengths and weaknesses in terms of your ESG performance. So, please make sure that you provide evidence for all your responses to ensure that you're getting the most accurate rating possible. Usually, to provide evidence, you need to attach a PDF at the bottom of the section or on the last page. For example, in the General Information section, you can attach the PDF at the bottom of the page. On the other hand, for the ESG policy checklist, you're required to attach the PDF on the last page. It's important to note that the evidence provided should be relevant and specific to the question being answered. If the company has only one long document detailing all the policies, upload it on any section and click Save, the algorithm will assign the evidence to its matching policy respectively. The same rule applies to the remaining sections. Once all the data has been saved and verified that it is correct, you must lock the submission in the main dashboard. Locking submission will trigger the AI engine to process the responses and calculate the progressive rating score, which will be available in 48 hours. You must ensure that all responses have been submitted, since changes to the responses and documents are not permitted until a 6-month cooling down period has elapsed. You can, however, contact Risk Insights to unlock your submissions at an extra cost to make adjustments to your responses and documents within the 6 months cooling down period. To view the generated rating status, we will need to navigate to the results score page from the navigation menu. Select the year that has a rating and then click Generate Report. The report therefore contains a breakdown of the overall ESG rating on a scale from 1 to 4 and the individual environmental, social, and governance ratings on a scale from 1 to 4. The points obtained from the responses of each of the 6 sections, namely General Info, ESG Policy Checklist, the Environmental, Social, and Governance Questionnaires. These points are then averaged to a score out of 100 points. The individual list of policies that the company does not implement as categorized by environment, social, and governance. A percentage analysis of how much evidence was not provided per questionnaire, which resulted in the points obtained above, which further affects the rating. The generated report can be downloaded as a document to be viewed outside of the app by clicking the Download Report button. Should you require a more detailed report, a Power BI report can be provided to you on request at an extra cost. Thank you for watching this video on how to use A-Cubed. We hope that you found A-Cubed useful, especially in your journey to incorporate ESG into your decision-making processes. If you have any questions or queries, please do not hesitate to contact us at info@riskinsights.co.za. Our team is always ready to assist you with any issue that you may encounter. Thank you again for choosing A-Cubed, and we look forward to helping you achieve your goals in your journey to ESG with accurate data and valuable insights. A-Cubed, shaping sustainability.